beautiful people, wonderful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Comfortador and this is Just Too Comfy. If you're stumbling upon this channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Do what to hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell. In that way you always get notified anytime I post a new video. Welcome back to yet another video. Welcome. It has been a while and a couple of family members have joined us. So guys, it has been a while. I have not actually posted a video and a couple of you guys have come to me and be like, what's up now, we're not seeing you make posts, are you okay? Oh, this is so sweet. Like, I can't even believe that I have this kind of family already on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. And this is actually the reason why I'm actually making this video, for the sake of those persons that were asking what's up, what's going on, you've not been posting. This is actually the reason why I'm making this video, to just let you guys know why I was away for a month. And yeah, so that's basically why I'm making this video. So yeah, it's going to be a story time. I'm just going to take you guys through on everything that happened and why I was away. So this video is going to be TMI, like too much information. Yes, too much information, but I would have just kept it to myself. But for the sake of you guys that are asking, I am just going to spill it. I'm ready to spill it. So on the 1st of June, I started developing toothache. Yeah, that was actually the reason I was away. I started developing toothache. So it started like something got stuck to my tooth. So I just felt like something was stuck there. So I started using toothpick to try to see if I can remove whatever it was. But I tried and nothing was forthcoming. And I thought that the best option was to chew more on that side of the mouth. So I started chewing more on that side. I was chewing, like I was basically just eating on that part of the mouth. I was chewing there, and I thought it was the best option, but I didn't actually know I was doing myself more harm than good. So the next morning, the thing transformed into a pain. It was no longer just as if, it wasn't just the feeling like something was there, it was now painful. So I kept it to myself throughout that day because I thought I was going to be fine. I just thought it was a minor issue, I was going to be fine. So before I knew it, the pain continued and I was like, okay, I need to spill. So I talked about it. I actually started looking for medications, and I took a couple of medications, and I was actually supposed to travel that June 2 to Lagos. So after taking a couple of medications, the pain started reducing, and I thought I was fine because it's not even reducing the pain. I was no longer feeling the pain, but it's just that I was still like scared to chew in that side of the mouth. So I thought I was fine, and I made my travel. I went to Lagos on the 9th of June, and I came back on the 15th. I stayed a couple of days there, and I came back on the 15th of June. So that day I was coming back from Lagos, the pain started all over again. I was in pain, throughout my journey. The journey back was just horrible, and that's going to actually be a story for another day. I'm definitely going to gist you guys what really happened during my road trip from Lagos back to Akwa Ibom. It was the worst experience ever. Like, I am going to gist you guys, trust me, this is Just Too Comfy. I'll gist you guys exactly what happened on my way back from Lagos to Akwa Ibom. It was a terrible experience. But let's go back to the main gist for today. So I came back, I was in pain. I was actually looking for where to get medications, but all the places we stopped, there was no place, there was no pharmacy around there for me to get medications. So I actually endured the pain from Lagos back to Akwa Ibom. And the journey that was even supposed to take a couple of hours took almost 30 hours. I was on the road almost 30 hours, like more than a day. It became more than a day's journey. And I got back to Akwa Ibom. The pain became severe. I was like, no, I needed to rush to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. I did scan on the tooth, and then I got medications and the rest of it. It was severe. There were days I cried. Like, toothache is something you shouldn't wish your enemy. God, it's something you should not wish your enemy. The pain is so excruciating. Like, it enters into your bone marrows. Like, the pain is terrible. At some point, my head started paining me, my eyes started paining me, my nose, everything was just painful around my facial area. So the pain is something that, oh my God, I don't even wish anybody to experience that kind of pain. it was so severe. I didn't even think of making videos. The least thing on my mind was to make a video because the pain would not even allow me to even think of making a video. So that was the reason why I couldn't come up to make videos. At some point, there were days I couldn't eat. I literally lost my sense of taste. The appetite had gone. Even if I eat, I don't even feel the taste of the food. I don't enjoy the taste of the food. And at some point, I even lost my sense of smell. Like the pain was on another level. Seriously, it was on another level. But I went to hospital and I got medications, and I came back and I started getting myself, though I was told to come back for checkup, but the improvement is already telling me that I'm fine. I wouldn't need any extraction. At some point, there was a night I was crying. I can't count how many times I cried for this toothache. I know some of you that will be watching this video that saw me during this period that I just mentioned, you guys will be like, are you serious? Were you going through that and we never knew? Yes, I was going through that, but I didn't show any of that. It was just a few friends that knew. Aside from my family, it was just a few friends that were close to me that actually knew that she's actually going through this. But aside from that, I was just strong outside, but if I come back, I would just cry because the pain, I couldn't bear it. Like some days I cried. I literally was crying back and forth, and it gave me sleepless nights severally. There were some days I couldn't sleep in the night until I just take a painkiller that will just subside the pain before I'm able to sleep. So there was this night that the pain was so severe. I started crying. I was just like, God, the next morning I must get an extraction. But luckily for me, when I got to the hospital, it did not actually demand extraction. So I haven't extracted my tooth and I'm okay now by the grace of God. But it's just that I'm still kind of scared of chewing in that part of the mouth. But it's not like it's paining me. It's not paining me. But gradually, I think gradually I will actually be free and comfortable to chew again in that part of the mouth. So that was just basically what happened. That was what happened. But before I wrap up this video, I'm just going to tell you guys what I learned during this period of my ill health, during this period of pain. I actually learned that good health is very, very precious. So if you're opportune to be in good health, always be thankful, always be grateful. It's not easy. Like those people that are not in good health, they are really going through a lot. This small thing that you call small toothache, I know what I went through. Like honestly, I know what I went through. I started remembering the times that I was actually fine, and I was just like, God, please, can we just go back? Can we just rewind back to when I was in good health? But thankfully now I'm okay. So during that period, I learned to be grateful. Any passing day that you wake up strong and healthy, you should be thankful to God, because you don't know what God has done for you. That you're in good health, you don't really understand what people that have ill health are going through. So that was one of the lessons I learned, that good health is very precious and I should always be grateful to God anytime I'm in good health. And another thing I learned during this period was that adulthood is actually very hard. Adulthood is actually very hard. Why am I saying this? When I was much younger, if I'm going through any pain like this, or if I'm sick, we see my mom running helter skelter on my dad, like, please now take your medication, take it for me now, please now, all those, please just take it. You're not like, no, I don't want to take it, I want to do this one. They'll be begging you, please now. You'll be like, no, for real. Now it's just take your drugs. If the thing is paining you, you will take it. If it's not paining you, then you will go your way. But if you're waiting for somebody to be telling you, please now, I beg, just swallow small, you're wasting your energy. So that was the hardest part for me. That if I'm feeling the pain, I'll just stand up on my own and go and take drugs. And I'm not even a fan of drugs, so nobody to beg me. Nobody to beg me to take medications. So yeah, this is just what I came up to share with you guys. But in all, the most important thing I learned was to be thankful, to be grateful to God, because it's not easy. Sickness and being in bad health or being in ill health is very, very terrible. It's not something that you should wish for. So I learned to always be grateful. Yeah, so that's basically why I came out to make this video. I just came out to share with you guys what I actually went through, why I couldn't come up with videos, and yeah, basically everything that happened during this period. So that was what this video was about. If actually you enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notification bell. In that way you always get notified. anytime I post a new video.